The time is now. Let's make this moment let it young. The time is now. Let's make this moment last. Give up yourself onto the moment. The time is now. Give up yourself onto the moment. Let's make this moment last.
Early quarter here now for Rafinha. So rain is starting to pelt down here in London. And it's already a goal. And who else but the captain, John Terry? It has really been set pieces galore, corners, free kicks that Chelsea have pioneered this season. And it is that man Rafinha again from that corner, a wicked delivery. And he finds the captain's head exactly where it needs to be. And now Rafinha again now over the ball. And Birmingham really haven't had much of a chance in this game so far. 9 minutes gone. Now Rafinha recovering again. What a player he's turned out to be. What a signing for Chelsea here. The young right back really has settled in very well to life here in Stamford Bridge. Carvalho with time here. Birmingham sitting in the moment, not pressing the ball that much, looking to obviously counter on perhaps capitalise on a loose ball here. But Essien has the ball here. Looking for a runner and no one obliging him at the moment. Terry, who obviously opened the scoring a couple of moments ago, being patient with his delivery. And again, still Birmingham really sitting in there, looking to be very defensive here as they are bracing themselves for what could be a very long afternoon here in Stamford Bridge. Essien looking for movement here, and he finds a channel here as Uriah Phillips is tucked inside. Finds Michael Ballack. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Michael Ballack. That is his 6th of the season. And dare I say, that might be his best one yet. Out of absolutely nothing. A run from Mikel Essien opened up the space. And Michael Ballack, right place, right time. What a strike from the German. Could not get any sweeter than that.
Honestly, just Michael Ballack, never in doubt. This could be easily, the goals could run up here if Chelsea keep playing the way they're playing, because at the minute, Birmingham just don't have an answer. They don't have anything going forward. Defense is going to be rocked by the likes of Drogba, Ballack. Chelsea just have too much quality going forward. This has to be a really tough game, and it's going to be a really long afternoon for Birmingham.
Yeah, you have to really, if you're Steve Bruce, you're really dreading this evening, as Uriah Phillips looks like he's just found Drogba out of nothing. And another 5 minutes pass and another Chelsea goal. Didier Drogba makes it 3-0. And we're only 60 minutes gone, Dave. As you said, this could be any scoreline.
I said it to you right there. They just proved me right. I mean, we've seen how good, Sean Wright Phillips can be. And yeah, okay, he gets a little bit lucky here. He's tried to clear the ball, out of danger. It's taken a deflection off his foot. But Drogba has to, judge the flight of that ball, and he just heads it down perfectly. Chelsea really are gunning for this title, and they're doing it the right way with the goal difference.
It's some really ominous form they're showing in the league right now. Their only drop points so far this season were against Everton in that 1-1 draw. You could say they probably could have gone to win that game, but there are certainly a lot of contenders for this Premier League title there. Manchester United obviously looking strong, Liverpool, Chelsea, and even Tottenham starting off their season strong as well. But certainly Chelsea, just based off this game here, have been very comfortable so far. And it doesn't look like it's going to end here. Here's Ballack now, looking for Malouda, who's had a quiet game so far relative to his peers, but now he's back on the ball here now. Looking for an opportunity here. He's going to go to the touchline here. And he's just drawn Kelly out of a foul there. Stephen Kelly drawn out, looking for Lampard. He's going to play it back to Essien. Ballack with another shot. Oh, my goodness.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it? It's just ridiculous. You're talking about 4 goals inside of 35 minutes. This is not good for Steve Bruce. The only thing this is good for is Greg's, because there'll be no sausage rolls left. in the local branch after this. Steve Bruce is going to go absolutely crazy. Going to eat his weight in sausage rolls here after this. This is just humiliation for Birmingham.
This is really troubling for Birmingham City. You're right, Dave, because as I said, this Chelsea team have been absolutely impervious. And you look at the statistics there, 6 shots on target and nothing for Birmingham right now. They barely have been able to get out of their own half. This has been dominance personified by Chelsea. And now we have another corner. And we all know how well Chelsea corners go. Rafinha now waiting for Mikel Essien to come off the pitch here, who's obviously going to be receiving treatment. Temporarily down to 10 men here, but Rafinha looking for a head, and it is Didier Drogba he finds. My goodness, this is a demolition from Chelsea. Drogba with his second of the afternoon. And even with Essien on the touchline, and even with Rafinha's delivery there, Didier Drogba with the right man at the right time. And this has been emphatic beyond belief by Chelsea. Fucking hell.
What can I say? I mean, I can't speak. Pigeons.
Can't speak.
Pigeons. No, that's a fucking disaster. Like 5 goals. That means they're slipped down into the relegation zone on goal difference.
Yeah.
Chelsea have actually put Wigan up a spot.
Jesus.
Like, that's how bad it is.
That's absolutely unreal, isn't it?
9 shots, 8 on target. Jesus. 11 fouls from Birmingham.
It's actually been
Jesus
fucking, it's
Christ,
just
man.
insane how this is going. And here we go again.
This is going to be Sunderland all over again, if not worse.
Oh, it could be worse. It wasn't like that the last time. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, we have a penalty here for Chelsea.
Just give them the league.
We have a penalty here for Chelsea, although again, the referee is consulted with his linesman here.
No penalty.
The linesman actually shockingly there looks to have overruled the referee there. I think you called for a handball. I think the linesman's clarified that it's hit his shoulder. So it is no penalty here and a reprieve for Birmingham City, at least at the start of the second half.
Chelsea, Millwall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's rest some players, shall we?
I would.
Yeah, I fucking am anyway. So, actually, no. I'm going to go put Essien there.
Oh, come on, Chelsea. Go forward. Stop doing pep ball.
Okay, I'm just making subs.
There's no way he's going to send them on. No, speaking.
All right, here you go. So a few changes now made by Chelsea as they have denied Mikel Ballack and Didier Drogba their hat-tricks today. And John Terry is off as well. Alex McAlady, John Obi Mikel, and Claudio Pizarro on to see off this game here for Chelsea, which has been more than comfortable, it has to be said.
Absolutely. I mean, you only have to look. I know they say stats don't mean much, but when you have 13 shots, 10 on target, I mean, come on. You know, the pass completions there, 74% possession. I mean, yeah, look, 2 for Ballack, 2 for Drogba, 1 for Terry. Great day at the office.
Indeed, it has been. It's been a comfortable and a very quiet second half as Birmingham have just been trying to keep the goals out more than anything else. Really, they haven't really gone up the field in any sense and really reflecting the negative energy going through Steve Bruce's team right now. As Chelsea looking to keep ball here, only a couple of minutes left on the clock here. Referee with a errant of mercy here for Birmingham, but from Maludi here fancies a goal. Claudio Pizarro just forces a save there from Mike Taylor, and close call there, but Maluda keeps the ball in, but ultimately it'll go back to Birmingham here on this one. Right, and that is full time in the end. As comfortable as it gets for Chelsea here, a 5-0 demolition, all done really, all wrapped up within 40 minutes. 2 for Ballack, 2 for Drogba, and John Terry, who opened the scoring for his team. An absolutely simplistic match in the end from Chelsea, but really are showing their class here against Birmingham.
Right, Bolton Wanderers.
Oh, let's have a little wander, shall we?
Yep.
My God, look at our goal difference. We have more goal difference than points. That should never be. That should never be. Will Frank Rijkaard just stop? Just go away. Don't leave. All right. Don't you have like a job to lose to Pep Guardiola? Like, go get the fuck.
I'm still shocked that Emil Heskey's only 29 at Wigan.
What a man. What an absolute man. You're scared of him. Just admit it, Dave. Just admit that you're intimidated by Emil Heskey.
I just can't believe that people thought he was past that 28 years of age. Actually, before that, like that's madness.
I've just seen here because obviously I'm going up against Stoke, and it's an away game at Stoke, no less.
Cup game, yeah.
Uh, oh yeah, cup game, yeah.
It's weird why
I
I
just
didn't have a game on the weekend.
I just looked at like
Weird.
Tony Pulis's profile here. So he has a reputation of a half star. And he has points in defending, fitness, and discipline, determination, mental, motivating, people management, headbutting James Beattie. That's a big scale there. Um, adaptability 5. I was like,
Wow.
mm,
Get him in your youth
awkward.
squads.
That's slightly. I could do with some work. I think actually, yeah, that could do with a little bit of encouragement.
Yep.
Kevin Doyle, huh? Now,
Yep.
what is this? Who's in this Stoke team? So we've got Simon Simonson. Great, what a man! Great name. In goal, Zakawani. Remember him? Dominic Matteo. Fairness.
Yeah.
Liam Lawrence, Rory Delap, John Eustace, Ricardo Fuller.
I'm up against Nicholas Anelka and El Hadi Diouf.
Yeah, you see, you do definitely have a tougher assignment than I do. At least I can kind of justifiably rest a few players, you know. So then my question is, what team do I actually play against Stoke? Do I?
I'm putting kids out.
Well, I would like to win. I would still like to win a cup, to be fair. In fairness, I might see if there's any under 21s available for it. I'm
Good
sure there
idea.
are. Good chance for some of the fringe players to get some game time as well. So
Yeah, I'm putting Scott Carson in goal.
I think Cudicini's going to get a run out for me anyway. Okay, so you're up tonight anyway. If I'm reading this correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Who's let's see. So Luton Town's currently League One, of course, least we forget. Nottingham Forest League One, Jesus. I forgot how far they fell in the end.
Mm-hmm.
They still had Neil Lennon knocking about.
Yep.
Okay. You suggest Stoke could cause upset. Did you see what happened to Birmingham, Tony? We after that game, any chance? I don't think you were, Tony. I don't believe I saw you there. So no, to answer your question. or at least I will not be able to live with myself if it was a result first for Tony Pulis's men. Okay, right then. So I'm gonna play the Sky Sports role here now. So
Yeah, go for it.
okay, very good. And welcome back, everybody, now to this soccer special here as we are kicking off this week's action in the in the Carling Cup. We have two early goals to tell you already, as Louis Saha has scored for Manchester United to put them in front in their tie. Tranmere Rovers doing well, 2-0 up now against Southampton, which is going to be quite an upset there if it stays that way for League One. Tranmere doing very well in the league and hopefully likewise in the League Cup. And oh, just see that Liverpool coming close to a goal there, Dave. Steven Gerrard hitting the crossbar there.
Yeah, it was a good ball fed through by Yossi Benayoun, and he's just fed it through to Gerrard to a T. Absolutely perfect. And unfortunately, it's not gone. Oh my
Oh,
lord, it's not gone to plan, but he's hit the right hand post now, and it's come back out. But it's just not going in from him. He's trying everything, but still goalless here at the Reebok.
yeah, still goalless here from this all Premier League tie here between Bolton and Liverpool. One of the few in this round at the moment. Newcastle have just taken the lead there when James Milner has scored
No,
for Newcastle, and we just see there Liverpool did come close to scoring there in the Reebok, but there has been a goal, Dave Armstrong. What has happened here at the Reebok?
at the Reebok, it's the hosts who take the lead, and it's a free kick given away by a rash chance of Lucas Leiva, and Williamson has put a ball into the back post, and Nicky Hunt has just gone straight up for that, headed it off the post on the far side. Scott Carson completely beaten. He's onside. It's a great header. It's a great goal, and it's 1-0 Bolton.
1-0 Bolton, and Nicky Hunt with a crucial goal there for Bolton, who of course have had some decent runs in the in the Carling Cup, but nowhere near as strong as their legacy as Liverpool's. So hopefully we want them to do better as this game goes on. Oh, and another chance there for Liverpool. Gone astray, Xabi Alonso from a free kick. Elsewhere around the ground, it is now 1-1 between Luton Town and Wigan Athletic. Luton Town holding their own there against Premier League opposition. As you mentioned, James Milner putting Newcastle in the lead against West Bromwich Albion. Leicester now 2-0 up against Carlisle United. They're starting to cruise now, as we're seeing their Arsenal now 2-0 up against Hull City. Eduardo and Thomas Rosicky with the goals there to put Arsenal hopefully comfortably into the next round of the Carling Cup. We pass now then back to the Reebok Stadium. This is the match we're watching here at the moment. As oh, hang on, need to you here, Dave. No, and a chance there for Liverpool again, Dave, but unfortunately come up short.
Yeah, it's not coming off for them at all, is it? They're doing all the right things going forward, and then that instance there may have been a slight clip on the heels of Xabi Alonso, what it looked like, but the referee said no, nothing. The thing is, if he goes down, it's probably going to be given as a penalty. But go into half time now. Bolton have the lead. Liverpool have had the chances, but they've just not taken them. So still goalless here going into the second half here at the Reebok.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll take this opportunity now to look at the rest of the scores as its half times have run across the grounds. As we mentioned there, Bolton Wanderers 1-0 up against Liverpool. That is the game you can currently watch on Sky Sports 1 as we speak. Charlton Athletic are currently 2-0 down to Manchester United. Goals from Louis Saha and Owen Hargreaves. Louis Saha really in a rich vein of form here at the moment. 3-3 for him. Derby County comfortable against League One Nottingham Forest, as McAvely scoring a penalty just after Chris Richards opened the scoring for the Premier League side. As we mentioned, Arsenal have been comfortable against Hull City. Eduardo now at the double after scoring a goal just before halftime, I should say, after Marcus Pedersen got one back for Hull City. 3-1 to Arsenal at the moment. However, Emmanuel Aboué, I believe, has gone out injured for Arsenal, which will be, of course, a concern for the rest of their season. Leicester are currently 2-0 up against Carlisle. Wigan have now taken the lead against Luton, thanks to a goal there from Jacob Brown. And Newcastle are 2-0 up now against West Brom. Alan Smith with the goal for Newcastle there. Now we wait more goals now in this second half. It's all been quiet so far, although the action really has been down at the Kenilworth Road, in fact, as it's now 2-3. Wigan and Luton with some quick fire goals there as they look to progress to the next round. But Wigan currently going ahead as things stand. Let's check in now with the game at the Reebok Stadium as Bolton Wanderers currently leading Liverpool 1-0 at the moment. Dave, talk us through what's been happening in this match.
Yeah, Bolton have definitely started the better team in the second half. Had a chance there through Alhaji Juff. He's just put it wide of the post. Bolton still threatening through Kevin Nolan, but Scott Carson manages to get his hands on it. There's just doesn't seem to be that cohesion for Liverpool, and it's just not happening for them. They've had free kicks, they've had set pieces, and ultimately looking at it, it may not happen for them today.
Well, it certainly seems to be the case here as more five-backs are happening in the rest of the fixtures. You can see there two really quick-fire goals there for Nottingham Forest. I put them level against Derby County there. A real a game that the Clough family will be proud of there. Nottingham Forest now actually ahead, as you just saw there now, of Derby County. What a comeback that is for the League One side. They are now 3-2 up on Premier League Derby County. What an upset that would be. At the moment, as things stand as well, Tranmere Rovers currently leading Southampton, which would also be an upset, as two League One sides looking to get into the next round of the Carling Cup, which will be a tremendous achievement for the Football League there, has to be said. Elsewhere, Arsenal and Manchester United still really comfortable here at the moment, as are Newcastle in their respective games. Is now Liverpool really the onus is on them to continue into the next round. But so far, Dave Armstrong, it's not looking likely at the moment.
No, they're just completely disjointed at this point in time. The manager's losing his head on the touchline, and rightly so, to be honest with you. I mean, going out of the League Cup at this early stage, it's not like they've not got quality players on the pitch, and they really have to throw everything, forward the last 5 minutes and see how they get on. But at the moment, hold on a minute, it's a goal. It's Jermaine Pennant. He's just come on to checking to see with the linesman if it is offside. But Jermaine Pennant may have given Liverpool the equalizer here, but we'll just have a check to see what the referee and linesman are going to talk about here. And the goal is disallowed for offside. It's a really good goal as well from Jermaine Pennant. I thought it may have been Stephen Gerrard through the middle here who was offside, or in fact Peter Crouch, but it is Jermaine Pennant. He is offside by about half a yard.
Quite a late call from the linesman there, Dave. It was kind of a trend we've seen lately in the league of these late calls from the linesman, but obviously the right decision was made in the end. I think obviously it's really not looking good here for Liverpool at the moment with a couple of minutes to go. Would be quite a big exit from this competition. One of the big favourites for it is indeed. Oh, hang on. I may have spoken to you soon, Dave Armstrong. Talk us through what's happened here.
Oh, it's a wonderful finish from Liverpool. And of course, it's Peter Crouch who's netted for Liverpool. It's another wonderful goal from Liverpool. He's put that through to Peter Crouch on his right foot and he's put it in off the post. It's disallowed again. Can you believe it, Jonathan? It's disallowed for offside again. I don't believe what's happening here at the Reebok.
Well, you can see there again, the linesman did have his flag up there. It took the referee quite a few minutes to notice there. That was very strange for the referee there. As you can see, the flag was very visibly up even from the shot that we saw there. Absolutely incredible scenes here at the Reebok. And that is it. That is full time. Liverpool are out of the Carling Cup. Bolton Wanderers has pulled it off. Sammy Lee's men have done the job here against his former club. And Bolton Wanderers are through to the next round. Dave Armstrong, you were watching this match. Talk us through here. What do you think was a difference maker here for Bolton? How did he get this match across the line?
It was a defending, Jonathan. It was defensively it was a masterclass from Bolton, and credit to them, they've got the result. But Liverpool should have seen this clear. They should have been clearing away in the first half. But again, this is what happens when you can do you can do everything right, but if you don't put the ball in the net, it doesn't work. And two great offside calls from the linesmen, they were spot on. And the goals that they did score didn't count. So bad day at the office for Liverpool and the new management, but Bolton march on into the next round.
Absolutely, and we just take this chance now to look at the other full-time scores from this competition. As you mentioned, Manchester United comfortable in the end against Charlton LA. That match has ended 2-0 at full-time. Derby County getting a late equaliser, the 95th minute there from Malachi Fagan. It is 3-3 now, and that game is going to penalties. We'll be following the coverage of that match shortly in this. Hull City which did form a late comeback against Arsenal, but it was too little too late, and Arsenal go through 3-2 at full time. Leicester comfortable in the end against Carlisle, 4-0 in the end. Clement and Chambers getting goals for Leicester there as well. Wigan Athletic, very much an entertaining match. Kenilworth Road, but Wigan do prevail in the end, 4-2 to knock out Luton of this competition. And as we said, it was very comfortable for Newcastle in the end. But Peter Ramage had an opportunity to score, and he did, and he took it against West Brom, who ended up with a man sent off, with Alex Song sent off midway through the second half. 3-0 altogether for Newcastle. And Tranmere Rovers, congratulations to them. They have gone through to the next round of the Carling Cup. An early rally from them, and Southampton just did not have enough in the rest of the game. Tranmere Rovers from League One are through to the next round. And if you come back after this break, we will now have coverage of the Derby County Nottingham Forest penalty shootout. Spoilers, Nottingham Forest win. So let's move on then.
Into the final game of the night, which is probably the biggest game that we have.
Yes, well, I still have a small matter of dealing with Tony Pulis, but
Oh, yes,
that's
sorry.
all. Not to denigrate the great Tony Pulis, of course. How disrespectful of you. He'll headbutt you naked in the showers and you'll like it, sir.
Standard.
I don't even know that that's a true story. It just sounds very plausible, doesn't it? Like, it just sounds like something that could happen.
Yeah.
Like, anyway, so. Okay. Right, team selection. I have some under 21s here. Fantastic. Right. Let's pick some players. So we're gonna go with Carl Cudicini in goal. Right back, we're gonna go for Belletti. Thiago Silva. Lesser spotted Tal Benaim. At left back, I think I'm going to go for Wayne Bridge. Actually, no. Do you know what? I'm going to give Patrick Van Aanholt a start.
Ooh, there's a name to pull out of the hat.
Ooh, actually,
Patrick
no, I
Van
will not. I will not, because he is currently ailing a little bit fitness-wise. So I shall not do that. But I will have starts for John Obi Mikel and Steve Sidwell. Lesser spotted Steve Sidwell here. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Let's go with Kalu and I don't really want to risk these players, to be perfectly honest, so I'm going to give a start to Miroslav Stoch in the number 10. And where's my boy? Scott Sinclair, there we go. And then up front, I think I'm going to go with Mr. Daniel Sturridge.
Good show.
So let's see how we do. We have an all-star bench, so if anything goes wrong, we're good. But I'm hoping that the young lads will do the job for me. Although, anyone can opt in here. No, I think I'll stick to my guns here. Seven. Okay, right. Some bit numbers. And let's see how we do.
Biggest score.
Let's hope so. I am playing a lot of youngsters, so let's see how we do.
Welcome to this Gillette Soccer special. We will have all of the news from around the grounds and all the goals as they happen, especially from the Britannia Stadium, where Stoke host Chelsea, who are fielding a very young squad against Tony Pulis' side, but that doesn't demean the quality of the squad. Of course, Daniel Sturridge gets a start up front, which is the biggest talking point. He will be wanting to impress the new manager in this competition, no doubt, as we just about get underway here in the League Cup competitions.
Hey, here we go. Look at that keep ball. Sweet, delicious keep ball. I love it. Oh, hello. Oh, goal!
And we have a goal from the Britannia. Business as usual was expected, but has it happened? Jonathan.
It hasn't, actually. Stoke City have taken the lead here. And I have to say, it's actually quite a poor ball, actually, from starts off with Tal Benaim. He tries to play in Wayne Bridge, but Liam Lawrence got there first. And it's a very one-time long ball over to Ricardo Fuller. And it just skips off the post and in. It's a sloppy start, it has to be said, from Chelsea. Obviously they're making a lot of changes to their lineup here. And it was actually Tal Benaim that made the mistake in the end that have Chelsea put behind now. And Stoke City are one up.
So Ricardo Fuller getting us off the mark in terms of goals at the Britannia for Stoke City. And it is going to be a difficult afternoon, no doubt, for Chelsea, but no doubt the youngsters will try and pull one back for the away side.
Let's hope so. Or I'm gonna have to call it the big guns at half time.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, hello. Goal!
We have a goal at the Britannia. Have Chelsea come back or have Stoke doubled their lead? We will go to Jonathan. Jonathan, what is happening at the Britannia?
Well, I was just about to say there, Jules, that it was going to be an equaliser for Chelsea, but it's just been chalked off for offside. Scott Sinclair was played in by Steve Sidwell, actually, but just as he was playing in, it looks like he was just off, and it's just ended up in the goal anyway. It actually looked like it was going to be an own goal in the end. Looked like it took the last touch off Zakani, but the referee had pulled it beforehand as Sinclair was offside. So it's still 1-0 Stoke City here.
So still 1-0 to Stoke at the Britannia as they take a shock lead in the third round of the Carling Cup.
Unlucky.
And we have had a goal in Barnsley, but it's for the away side. Kevin Doyle giving Reading the lead in that competition. And at the Barnsley and in Barnsley, Reading have taken the lead there through Kevin Doyle. We have a goal for Burnley, but we'll update you on that. What is happening at the Britannia, Jonathan? Any updates on how well this is going for either?
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea have come into the game a little bit now. There's been opportunities. Solomon Kalou had a great chance there earlier on. He's in again here, actually. Let me just pause here. Oh, it's hit off the post. I don't believe it. It looks like a scramble in, though. Oh, it's a calamity here from the back at Stoke City. It's ricocheted off a couple of people. Daniel Sturridge is claiming it here, but I can't see that came from him. It looks like it's going to go down as a Buxton own goal for Stoke City. It's an absolute calamity at the back for Stoke, it has to be said. Tony Pulis will not be happy with this at all. Mikel lifts the ball in. He finds Solomon Kalou, makes a run in. He goes for a shot. It hits off the post, hits off the goalkeeper. Looks like it takes another touch off then the lap and then Buxton and then maybe even Daniel Sturridge along the way. Either way, by hook or by crook, Chelsea have equalised here at the Britannia.
So at the Britannia, we have goals at both ends scored by the same team. Stoke scoring at both ends at the Britannia, and no doubt that Tony Pulis will be crying into his bubble at halftime, not making it easy for his side at all. They never played like that for Ireland.
He was shy for us, Jesus.
Terrible.
Yeah. Should have declared for Wales when he had the chance. Oh. What have I done, like bringing children out to to Stoke City? Like what sort of sadist does that to young players?
Like every manager during every League Cup in this round ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Very true. Very true. Go on, Sinclair. Prove your worth.
Bring the kids on.
Go on, my son. Come on, they're old and they're from Stoke. They don't have any legs.
That's going to be my next fancy team name. I've not got a Calhoun.
Goal!
We are going to the Britannia where there seems to have been a goal, but has there? We'll find out now, Jonathan.
Yeah, it's Chelsea have the ball in the net again, but once again has been given for offside. This time Daniel Sturridge is the unlucky party. It looks like he's just moved a little bit too early for the referee's liking, and it is once again offside. It really is an open game, Jules. I have to say, Stoke City had a great chance there, and then Chelsea go the opposite direction and nearly score as well. It could be any result here. It's a great game of football here, and both fans are loving it.
It is halftime, of course, here in the third round of the League Cup. We'll take a look around the ground, starting with, of course, the Britannia Stadium, where we've had a ton of action this afternoon, and Chelsea are 1-1 against Stoke City. Ricardo Fuller opening the goals across the entire competition, but a Buxton own goal equalised for Chelsea. So Stoke have scored at both ends. Reading are 2-0 up on Barnsley. Doyle and Convey getting the goals there. Gary O'Connor has put Birmingham 1-0 up against West Ham in St Andrews. Burnley are 3-1 up against Aston Villa. Unsworth with 2 goals, Blake with 1, and Knight for Aston Villa. That night, of course, is doing well at Villa at the moment. James McFadden with a goal for Everton. They are 1-1 against Huddersfield. And Mancourt getting the goal there for Huddersfield. Middlesbrough losing to Watford with Graf scoring the only goal in that. And Plymouth, the biggest shock of the afternoon at halftime. Plymouth Argyle are beating Tottenham Hotspur 1-0 with the goal from Fallon in that game. And it's 1-1 between Sunderland and Colchester. Anthony Stokes opening his account for Sunderland in the competition, and Houston getting the goal for Colchester. And that is all the goals. We will take a break now, and we'll be back with the second half of these games. Don't go anywhere.
Love yourself. Right. Yay. Ooh, come on. Come on, Sinclair. Do the thing. Do the thing. Yes. Goal.
We have action at the Britannia, but for who, Jonathan?
Yeah, Chelsea are now in front here at the Britannia Stadium, and it's Scott Sinclair at the second time of asking that has got them in front. It's great play from the front three, it has to be said. Sturridge plays deep, and he finds Sinclair making a run. Kalu have made the run opposite, so really the Stoke City defence got really stretched there for a moment. Sinclair then beat his man on the opposite side and drilled it across goal, and it's 2-1 Chelsea, and well deserved now. They've started off the second half very well here, Jules.
And we have another goal for Reading. Kitson has scored, put them 3-0 up now in that game. And we will keep you up to date with scores as they come in.
Come on then, let's make this happen now. Come on now. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, what a save. Oh, clearance.
You can't do the scores here. There's too many highlights.
I know, that's the problem. Oh, we got pinched here.
Dominic Matteo.
Lesser spotted Dominic Matteo.
Stoker just sitting back and just letting you in at this point now.
Yeah, they have
trying to equalize.
Well, they know what to do. They're going to try and catch us on the break.
With what? Looking at the balls. Look at that.
The sheer amount of spite from Tony Pulis. The utter contempt he has for football.
He hates football.
He does. Off the bar again. Oh, come on. How close can you get?